It was performances like these by the late Kumu Hula Darrell Lupenui and his men of Waimakuna that brought down the house of the Merrie Monarch Hula Festival in the early to mid-1980s. One of Lupenui's dancers was a young man by the name of Keone Nunes. Today, Nunes is a Kumu Hula, and his halau is competing in the Merrie Monarch Hula Festival this year for the very first time. Nunes' halau is called the Men of Kapuwailaniʻonohinohiʻula.
And it's actually the name of a rainbow. And there's one line in the chant, Kapuwailaniʻonohinohiʻula, and that talks about the rainbow, the pathway of the gods, Kapuwailaniʻonohinohiʻula. And in essence, it means the sacred waters of the peace of the rainbow, but the kauna behind that is it's the sacred waters of the beginning.
Nunes began dancing with Lupenui in 1977, and it is because of his longtime relationship with Lupenui that many are looking towards his halau to offer a style similar to that of Waimakuna. Nunes admits there will be some similarities as he passes along that which he was taught.
I think the philosophical end of it is something that is intangible, but still carries on. The physical end of it, as far as looking at the hula, will unmistakably have a taste of Waimakuna because I had been dancing with them for so many years, and I try and keep the things as traditional as I can, and also I try and really instill the same stylization that was started by Waimakuna back in 1976.
Preparation for the Merrie Monarch Hula Festival began months ago for the men of Kapuwailaniʻonohinohiʻula. Since the beginning, they have been holding intense practices several times a week, and these are real workout sessions, complete with stair climbing and hundreds of sit-ups.
I think it's really important that there's a balance between the hula as done in a physical way and the learning of the culture, but there has to be that balance. I can teach them how to do things, I can teach them certain philosophies that I've learned over the years, but in order to carry that out in its proper fashion, you also need that physical part. And so I make them do a lot of things that normally I don't think any other halau does.
You can expect to see a very traditional look from the halau on the Kahiko night of competition. Their dress will be very traditional, and the look will include tattoos. And yes, some of those tattoos will be real ones. Nunes and several members of his halau will sport real tattoos running down the length of their leg.
And it joins us together because all of us have one particular design that is on all of our tattoos. And so it is a real solidifying force, and we'll be joined together for life.
Nunes is very serious about his teachings, and he emphasizes that he is not a competitive Kumu Hula. And while he is proud and honored to be competing in the Merrie Monarch, he says,
you know, Merrie Monarch is a one-shot deal. You perform once, and there's a whole lot of variables that might go into making the performance fantastic or you know, a whole blow-up. And a lot of it is the emotions that go on during that night. I don't see it as something that you know, I'm not doing it to be spectacular or anything like that. But you see, Darrell wanted to go back into the Merrie Monarch one last time, and unfortunately he passed away before that could be completed. So we're doing the performance out of respect to Darrell and in memory of him.